Alright, so I think I screwed up on Bell here. It's probably gonna not break that. It's probably gonna break this support, in my opinion. So I think it's better for me to take my loss now. Because if you take a look at it on the 1 minute time frame, it looks more like this is a resistance that's gunning towards right now, that's trying to pop, right? So it's better for me to just scale out of here now. $10 profit, big whoop did he do, okay? So I'm just gonna watch this very quiet, carefully right here, and see how this goes. Because this looks like it's a bearish flag, but at the same time it looks like it's an ascending type of triangle that's just breaking to the upside, right? So I'm just gonna get out of this right now for a $12 profit. Okay, here, okay, and that's how it goes sometimes. No problem at all. But you see it really red, like red across the board. Like it wants to be driven down, right? So I'm not really sure about this coin. We are at the resistance, like I said, right? So I don't know. I'm really on the fence right now. And this gets extended far back. It's not just me on that particular time frame, right? It gets extended really far back. So it's like, shit, what do we do about this right now at this situation? And then as far as comp goes, we made a pretty good long so far. I don't know how far that's gonna go though. We gotta look at it on a really low time frame to see how this ends up looking so far. We got any type of resistances? We got one right there. Fuck. We nailed the resistance, alright. Shit. Is this a channel? Ah, fuck. If that is, it's brutal. So I'm not comfortable with either of these positions right now. Okay, because I'm trying to scalp. Like, this one's really... I'm going to take my loss here for Bell. Broke even for Bell. Okay. Broke even for Bell there. No problem. Let's just go here. So it is spiking up. That's great. So then comp should be spiking up as well, in my opinion. Don't know how high, but it'll be decent, in my opinion. So chilling, waiting around. Alright, so here's comp. Just itching towards a bitching. Trying to break out of there. I think I'm just going to take my profit here for this one here. I don't know, man. It's like really pushing it today. So I'm in comp right now. I need more RAM. I do need 32 gigs of RAM. I thought I would only need it if I was only trading or only playing games. But because I do both at the same time, and I keep all these windows up, like, fuck, man. My computer wants to blow up sometimes when I play games. Look at this. 66% of my RAM is being used right now. Whoops. Like, that's kind of a lot, right? I'm using up only 11 gigs right now, and I'm, like, not even having anything open. So I can't play any games. So I gotta buy a little bit more RAM. I got a really good computer now. I'm happy. Really happy with everything I have. This RX 5600 XT just literally maxes out every fucking game that I play on like 1080p and every game in 4K almost, which is just like Forza and The Witcher, which is like just insane, the graphics. Like, fuck, man. And Half-Life Alyx, or Alyx, however you pronounce it. I don't know. It is just, I haven't gotten far into the game to figure out what Alyx even means in it, so that's why I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a really good game. Like, you get into the game and you just don't stop. See, look at that, man. See, guys, learning how to take your loss. You see what I'm talking about, bro? Like, you just eat it up. When you get this sense that you're wrong, just take that loss. It's easy because you think of long term and you think to yourself, wow, if I didn't take my loss there, I would have really gone against my position. Guys, if I didn't take my loss there, I'd be down like 150 bucks right now. But I broke even. So I'm very happy about that. Super solid play. And I do this all the time. Scale in and out, in and out. And I don't lose like anything really. It's always like losing $20, losing $50, losing $100. Like tiny, and then one big trade, like $200-300, just offsets it entirely. So I made two solid trades actually. Like solid trade as in I backed out. And that's great. That I know how to take my loss. It was tiny. It wasn't even a loss. I'm actually up now. We've grown up to 5,100. So pretty quick day so far. Alright, everybody. How's it going? Good morning, Twitter. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Mama Whale dyed her hair, looking a little bit more stylish lately. I think I'm gonna try to drive around a little bit more, get out a little bit more, do safe things. Need to get out of the house. I'm going a little bit fucking stir crazy, honestly. So I'm looking at Bell right now, okay? And I'm seeing that it's trying to make an attempt so hard at this resistance that's been formed since... Oh, we got rejected hard here. Like, very hard, right at that resistance where a lot of things have been rejected before. So we squeeze down here. So because of that, I scale out of it. Fuck it. Done. So I actually almost broke out even. I made $30 the attempt there. So far in the past like 20 minutes to trade. Happens, man. That happens. So now I go to comp, or sorry, I go to Bell. I'm like, what's going on here at Bell, man? So volatile. Like, it just went up 4%. I don't know if it's going to break it or not, to be quite honest. I'm talking about Bell here, okay? This resistance here. It's like really hesitating. It's getting that triple peak I don't like. On the on the 90 minute. The 2 hour, it's like fucking just ugly right now. So I'm really not sure. See, we break down here for comp, so I made the right choice. So this guy here is like just on edge right now too. For Bell, it's trying just so. Oh, Rose did something. Let's go look at my alerts. So my alerts here for Rose. I gotta go buy RAM today. I need RAM. I don't want to close everything just to play some games. Like while I take a break. So we see everything here. We see Rose. Okay, let's check out Rose. What did you just do? You made, you broke down. Damn. Okay, Rose is breaking down, but we're still waiting for the wave up. That's fine. Like, we kind of expect all this. So we're just gonna chill and just wait today. Alright, you guys like that? I scaled out of both positions there. Didn't lose anything, and we ended up downtrending pretty hard. I'd be down right now. This is welcome to Scalper's life. This is what we do. So Rose is getting another notification right now. Not sure what's going on with it. Okay, it's right around resistance here. It's trying to really break above it. Let's go higher time frame just to get an idea. So once again, we talk about Rose. There's so many spikes. It's inconsistent the way that it moves. So it kind of worries me. Right? I'm more interested in the wing right now. Oh, wing. Nice, nice, nice. Wow. Fast, hard. It's going just so strong still. We don't know what the fuck this is doing. It's hard to tell. But we do know it's getting to a top right there. It curved to the upside. Okay, so the momentum's actually high right now for wing. Wow, is it in the futures? No, it's not. So I gotta get to my normal markets. I wanna be ready, right? I wanna keep all my screens up, have it all ready. This way, when shit happens, I'm ready to go, man. I don't need to like open up screens and search for it. I wanna have my future screen up. I wanna have my normal market screen up, right? Or my margin account. And you know, I gotta keep everything very consistent. This is kind of how it is. I don't ever keep anything private. Just checking my shit in front of you guys too. So I got everything here is doing pretty well. This one can be closed. Wing is really pressuring to go up right now as well. So I took I closed everything just on time, like a fucking boss. So now we're gonna get even more intense right now, okay? We're gonna get really intense. We're gonna put everything on the same time frame here. Okay, so Unfi actually took a big drop that we already know. Okay, a big drop. Altogether, it fell down about 25%. That means that where the fuck is the bounce? That's what we're hunting for right now. On a bounce, but we got to get a higher low first of all, on a really low time frame. I think we found it on the 3-minute chart. Here, there. That could be the very bounce. Okay, let's check out the volume. No, one more wave down. Add an alert there. One more wave down. I say that because I have to make sure the volume is still here a little bit. So next time I'll adjust it accordingly. So, fuck. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe one more wave down. But we are at a pinnacle, at a very, very important price point right now. That's been formed for the past 17 hours, so I think we're going to hold there just a short term. And we take a look at Fibonacci structures. I don't even know which one would be which. I could not even begin to tell you. I'd have to say this one for Unfi, which is 382, almost. So we're very much so looking to long one more down, long here. Fill long down there. That's what you're doing today. I'm just gonna write to my note that I'm interested in long here. Because I got such a short-term memory, I have to write these things for myself. Rose, we know already that it's so choppy that, like, fuck man, it needs to be demoted. Like, down over here. Wing is so volatile. It's at 92 RSI, so I'm definitely wanting to catch a short soon. Okay? It's just too high right now, overextended. I don't know what the fuck this is. Let's see if it's gonna make something. I swear a lot, don't I? But I also don't give a shit. Swearing, it's actually a sign of major intelligence. I've read so many articles about it. Just like how if you talk to yourself a lot, if you like rehearse I have conversations all the time, like pretend conversations, as in like if I want to talk to a friend about something serious, I'll rehearse it and try to anticipate their reaction. Actually have a conversation out loud. Here, let me just show you. People who speak to themselves are intelligent. Like, I'll just Google any article. Here's the first one that comes up. Science says people who talk to themselves are geniuses. It's actually scientifically proven, right? So I get caught talking to myself all the time in front of my friends. I know that I'm not talking to anybody real, but I have these fake conversations in my head as if I were actually conversing with someone just for practice or trying to convey some information. And I do that. I get caught all the time just talking out loud, right? And my friends always used to make fun of me that I'm like, you know, that's actually a sign of like you're pretty smart if you do that because you're planning things out methodically. And that's one of my main strengths, I'd have to say. That's why I'm naturally gifted at just talking to myself. Look at that. During that conversation we just had, this thing actually dropped 4%. This thing's boot on the ears. I get that, okay? Fuck, man. I shouldn't have done that little spiel because it literally just dropped. It's funny. Wing dropped in 1 minute during that spiel of mine. 4%. Oh my god. So Wing's insane. Okay, so Wing right now, we know it's doing something. Is this gonna hold? I don't know. We'll see. Looks like it might make some sort of channel. Oh, my alerts are going off like crazy right now. What's going on? Unfi is breaking down. Okay, we already know Unfi is breaking down, okay? Okay, Unfi is really breaking down. It's getting right to our sweet zone. So now we're gonna go to Unfi here. Okay, we're gonna transfer things out. Okay, we don't have a lot, so we gotta do this really quickly. Transfer the 5,065. Let's go here. Let's go to Unfi. So you guys gotta be really quick and know how to manage the screens here as well during volatile moments. Right, go to isolated. Whoops, go to wrong one. Come on, Unfi. Unfi. Okay, go to isolated. There, and then go to USDT, put in that, and bam. We now have $5,088 that we can possibly long. And this one is most likely the one, I think. Let's check out the volume. Okay, let's gotta go. Come on, give me the fucking volume, bro. Okay, one more wave down, I think. I think one more wave down. Right here, the 10-minute probably. I'm probably just gonna take the fib range of just that. 115, 160, 160. Are we doing this? Are we doing this today? Are we doing this? Come on, 15-second chart. Give me a curvature over. There we go. There we go. There's the curve over. There's the curve over right here. Okay, I'm gonna go to borrow here. The max I can buy $7,000 worth. So I'm gonna buy half of that first. It's $250. That's $3,500. Add a little bit more. Let's buy 350. No, I'll buy more than that. I'll buy the max actually. No, I'll buy 250. I'll buy 250 worth, but it's still pushing it down, right? But this is really curving over on the 15-second chart. There we go. There we go. So one more wave coming down here, I think. Okay, we're getting this region right here. We got comp here as well. That's pushing down to here on this side. So I'm gonna add another. I'm gonna push this alert down here to this particular range, and I'm gonna push this one upwards. So start managing my positions here, like managing my timing, right? So here we're buying right now. We're buying it. Boom. Okay, we just spiked that up a little bit here. So now we're in a position for 3,500. Actually, we can just easily calculate it here. 3,500. Okay, so we have a little bit more that we can play, which we are going to definitely. We're gonna buy another 100. So we're in the $5,000 position now. Okay. Okay, boom. 5,000. Now what we're doing is Unfi gets a big promotion. Okay. So Unfi right here is pretty much number one on our watch list. Okay, so we're trying to get a bounce here, and that we actually kind of did. We entered it from roughly, we gotta do the math here actually, because we're averaging kind of like prices 250, 100 prices 11.68, 11.7627. These ones don't get included here, so I got a base price here of 11.70. I have 350 coins. My position size $4,000 that I've entered in. Right? Is that right? 250, 4,000. That's all right. So now let's check out. I think it's gonna drop more though. I don't think it's gonna hold here. But I do count 5 possible waves already. Actually, I don't count 5 possible waves. No, I don't. I think that's the first wave. That's the second. That's now 1, 2, and the 3. So I think I'm actually off. I think this is making a bearish flag. I don't think that this is a good place to actually enter. Yeah, I regret entering here. Maybe. Tiny percent, honestly. Like we're advised so volatile. Okay, like keep in mind that altogether we moved down 25%. So even a small spike up, I'm not even close to all my position yet. I can play another 200. And keep in mind I'm only leveraged like 1.5, 1.2, 1.3, something really small. So I'm just seeing if this is going to be a little spike to the upside here. The volume's not really picking up. There's a lot of activity here though. Is there anything bullishly diverging? No, it's still trending down. Fuck, I'm just wanting a big spike up, but everything is still trending down. The 20-minute gives it away that it's gonna break right through here and probably just hammer down to somewhere. So let's check out Wing while we're at this. So Wing's still up to no good. So we really have to monitor these positions of ours, these breaks. Let's get some alerts here. Inge is like, fuck. I want to see if I can add to a short around here. Actually, I'll just carry it. That's fine. Rose, so choppy, right? If it breaks there, great. This guy still didn't break here. Okay. Alright. So nothing is going on with Unfi quite yet. I'm not broken even, but I'm like $30 down. It's nothing even. I think that this is gonna break down way harder, so I think I'm gonna actually scale out of here. I'm not comfortable with this guy yet, but I might buy a little bit more. We're just gonna see. Like we are at this EMA that I like here at Unfi, and we are at this little congested zone that held for like 4 or 5 hours, so it might be a decent place. This is so much volume here as well. Like this is insane, the volume here. So I think that this one's it. So I'm actually gonna buy 200 here of Unfi and just market execute here. I think that that's it. So I'm now in the position for like a little bit more. I'm in a position for, I got another 200 here. Okay, so I got 200 at 11.61. So now I'm in the position for 550 at 11.67. I kind of nailed the bottom. I'm in the position for 6,400. I could buy another, a little bit more if I wanted to. Buy another $670 only. But I don't think that's very much so necessary. So now we keep going to our alerts and we're seeing that BAM! Unfi spiked up. Unfi spiked up fucking hard. I just caught the bottom. Bitch! Bam! That's how you fucking do it. Whoa! Did I just catch the bottom? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just caught the bottom, right? That's how you do it, man. That's fucking how you do it. Look at this rate. It's already at 1181. Nice, already up $75. So making a pretty good turn here. I added more instead of chickening out, remember? Because you think of the RR here. Let's go to Unfi. I'm gonna catch this entire wave. Look, 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 look. This is really nice. Look at Unfi is going off like crazy. My alerts here, right? I got my Rose alert going off here too. Because Rose is trying to break to the upside. So I'm just gonna go higher. So alerts, man, alerts. I work with my alert. This is why I need a separate monitor for just this screen. And then Wi-Fi, we already caught up to Wi-Fi. Okay, it's breaking down hard, Wi-Fi. You guys are going to see Wi-Fi capitulate pretty hard, probably. Down to like 20-30%, I'm guessing. At least 20% to the 382 fib region again. Okay, so now we go back here. Unfi is looking good. So now we got to go to Unfi and we got to pretty much figure out where the targets are, okay? Alright, so now we're at 77, 78. So I'm playing like a really short-term bounce right now. Not recommended for amateurs in any way at all. This is quite advanced stuff I'm doing, to be quite honest. I'm not just saying that to toot my horn. I'm being honest that this is hard scalping, man. I don't know where the heck this breaks into. I don't even want to guess it, to be quite honest. But what I'm seeing here is pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I'm seeing this right there. Is it just me? Whoa. Like, this is kind of nasty. This is gnarly. Right? Flavor of the month channel. So guess what, guys? We're going to target like 12% almost. Are we about to do that? Just target 12% like a boss? Are we fucking really going to do that? Shit, I think we are. Yeah, we're going to target it. I'm going to chill now. See you guys later. So you're caught up with my position for the day. I'm up decent amount on this position already. It's at 190. Right? It's at 1.90 or 1190. I'm up $123 today already on that. So decent. So I'm hustling today pretty hard if you guys have noticed. But I think this will be worth it. So this will be premium release number 2 coming out here already because I want to talk about my position and catch you guys up to date with a lot of other things going on. So enjoy and see you soon for the third video. I'm just going to keep recording all day. Like, that's how it's going to go from now on almost. Pretty easy day so far of trading, I think. Unfi, channel, massive volume starts to pick up there. Of course, I'm going to start laddering like a boss and get an entry literally at the bottom, up 3% already on 10K. And then there's wing here, right? Channeling to the upside maybe, or assuming that it's possible for now. Trying to break up here. Alerts are set kind of everywhere in between right now for a break up or down. One of the most volatile coins. So make sure to trade very small for this coin. Otherwise, be prepared to get destroyed if it doesn't go your way. Right? So there's a possible break to the downside. Elliott wave does not work too much here. It's all price actions trading. This is not shit that I can make a video for, then post it, and then be like, everybody, check out what I'm doing. This is all stuff that's going to be reacted to as it happens. There's alerts left and right. Right? I got alerts left and right already. I missed the short up there. Unfortunately, I was making a bunch of videos. It already dropped 11%. That's why I'm always in a live trade from now on in my videos. Rose, I hate it. I don't like it because it's just so choppy, that's movement, and it's got wicks galore everywhere, so I'm not really the biggest fan of it. I keep it there anyways. Okay, comp is very interesting coin. Might be at the very 5th wave. Could be a big break to the downside soon, right? I tried to scalp that long. It didn't work out too well, right? So I basically just took my... Actually, I'm not down anything today. I've scaled in and out of 2 positions already, and I'm finally in my 3rd one that's up like over $100 or $150 or whatever. But I think it's going to be a pretty big day in general. Bell's trying very hard to shatter this right here. It's been trying to do that for about an hour and a half here on the 1-minute chart. If it falls down there, we're probably going to see some lower lows right here, and this could be the very top soon. So there's very interesting coins today overall, and not to mention Bell's at the very top of this resistance here. I was in the short for that, but I chickened out. because I wanted to not chickened out, but I more so didn't want to be in that position to wait around. So right now I'm really considering entering a short again. So there's tons of opportunities across the board today. These are basically brand new picks, as you guys can see here. So I will keep the premium group updated later. Bye now. People don't see this on the minute chart, but I see it on the 15-second chart. This is trying to break right here. And it's going to break it. It's going to break it hard. So I'm in a really good position there. So my target is going to be something like, probably not that entire thing. Well, maybe. I don't know. It might even be an entire wave up. Like, fuck. If I caught a wave and we're rallying, then shit. Like, look at this bottom. Look at that bottom that just levels off here. It's like, how could I not want to go long, right? It's volatile as fuck though, like 1% dips. Like, I'm not kidding. These are like 1% movements. They're literally 1% movements up and down very, very quickly. I think that it's gonna break up. It's gotta break up. I might take my loss, or I might scale out here. Not feeling confident about this trade anymore. This region is not doing shit. My alerts are going off like nuts right now. Okay, let's just keep going. Everything is so slow. This is scaling to the bottom and let's move it down. It's going off a little bit too much. For wing rose, it's coming down. Okay, we're good. It's not gonna go off like crazy for a little bit. Unfi. Let's see how this goes for Unfi. We're reaching very much so near this resistance. I don't know how it's gonna play out from how I'm looking at it though. It looks like it's gonna end up holding here just for a little bit. And that might be enough of a hold just to get a good bounce. So that's how we're seeing it so far here. If I keep extending it to the upside, we're gonna kind of get it down over here a little bit. So it looks kind of like that, right? Shit, are we capitulating out of here? What the fuck? I did not expect that. Are we doing this? Oh gosh, this is actually happening. So I'm like 16 times 6. I'm like $80 down right now. I feel like I just tweeted that and somebody just wanted to fuck me over. That's kind of how I feel. It's annoying when I tweet things, shit can change right away because then somebody plays against me. It's so fucking annoying. So I got stopped out here, I think. I'm gonna get stopped out here. It's already at 140. Like, it's obviously not true, but that's why I don't want to tweet my positions anytime ever. Because it's not like this coin's got a lot of volume, you know? It's got shit volume. Like, Bell's got no volume at all in the 24-hour. It's got like 22 million in the futures. Like, nothing at all, really. Unfi's got like 83 mil. Okay, these guys are just like... Oh, XRP is finally breaking up. Are we finally... Should I just get out of this trade and go to XRP? Come on, it's so fucking laggy. Nope, it's getting to the bottom end here now. So that's crazy. See how crazy laggy my computer is? It's annoying. It's all trading view, not me. It's internet lag, not computer lag though. So this gets sandwiched in there. That means XLM is probably close to getting sandwiched as well. This chart needs to fucking stop erasing trend lines. Okay, XLM's getting awfully close here, Phil. Look on. Let's go back to Unfi. Yeah, it's pretty decent this position here that I'm in. I'm only down 10 cents on each one. I'm panicking for nothing. This is probably the ending fifth wave diagonal that's actually being created in here. This is probably the 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the 5. The 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually the ABC I'm thinking to see now of a wave. It could be even a bounce upwards. I mean, small correction down, the big wave up. I might have caught the bottom. You never know. But right now, as it stands, is there any type of bullish momentum upside? Shit, this one's actually taking a dive down. No, don't do that. See, this one's squeezing inside here. It's getting tighter and tighter. So I'm really hoping that it's going to explode upside soon. Something like that. Anyways, I find the more I go on Twitter or read comments, the more irritated I feel some days. So I kind of avoid all comments. Usually on Twitter, it's all people like not you like usually I said, right? Not always. It's people who are just like asking really dumb questions I don't like to answer. Like, where are you buying shit? What are your exact plans? Basically, people just trying to fish that's gonna get nowhere in the market. People are just kind of like bottom feeders and they just come here to try to. They're attracted by the allure, I guess, but they don't know how to put in any of the work themselves. I know a lot of people like that in real life where they're like attracted to the allure of what hard workers can achieve. Say myself, like whatever I've done, but they just want like things to be handed on a silver platter. Those friends, I don't really talk to them anymore. I'm not a fan of hanging around with like. I'm sorry to say, but like kind of people who are moochers and they're losers like that. I'm sorry to call people losers, but there definitely are people who don't want to do anything in their life and they're completely content and they don't want to get off of their ass and they're just not good people in general. You know, and they just use people for their advantage. And yeah, I'm not a fan of those people. Those kind of people I don't really think will do well in the stock market. This is it. This is the bottom. I'm only down by 20 cents on 60, so I'm down by $100, roughly 120. Not much at all. Fuck. Taking long. This would be nice though if this was entire wave or this was entire wave. Either way, it's massive in my opinion, and I like it. And we're also trending kind of like in a support region, so it's like should bounce. I think I'm gonna stop myself out right now. This was a pretty silly trade that I ended up trying to long. So I'm in it for 600 here. I'm gonna buy back. Market 600. I'm gonna sell actually normal 600. Yeah, hurry the fuck up. It's going a little bit not to my liking, put it that way. But before we do that, I'm gonna confirm that I did break out of that channel, which was actually nothing. So I'm gonna do this. So right now, like it's like right there at the brink of this right here. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. I'm actually down a pretty decent amount. 11.30. I'm down. Whoa, I'm down $224. I'm down 3%. I did not know that. All right, so I'm down a pretty decent amount. But you know what? Yesterday was up $1,000, so I don't really give a shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Stay that positive mentality. You guys are gonna see me take some losses, right? But we're definitely in this kind of channel here, and my price is not even that bad. I'm in at 1167. So check this out. Check this out. So like I'm debating whether I should take this loss or not, but let's remove this one here as well. So I'm gonna put in 1167 here, and I think that we could easily recover here because we're at the bottom end. So I'm in like literally at the very bottom end of here, and I'm kind of getting nervous, right? And that's a normal feeling to have in my personal opinion. Okay, so I think that like this is a very good position to be in. I'm uncomfortable with it, to be quite honest. My stop loss is probably going to be about $11, I'm guessing. Yeah, but 11 is kind of a lot even, right? So here's my RR kind of setup. Whoops, not 11.30. I'm probably going to go for like 12 something. So this one probably 1240. So it's pretty decent RR setup so far. And we are at the bottom end of this support. So it makes me feel very confident that there's a possible hit to the top. So this is my rationale while deciding on losing or not. Oh, you guys like that? Okay, that was great, right? This is called fucking just handling your situation. So I was down about $200, and I said to myself from the last tweet, and I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? We're at the bottom of this channel here. I'm gonna hold strong, and we're probably gonna end up making like a 10% profit on 7K today or more, because well, I mean, we're going from channel to channel. This is so clearly identified. This is like the best coin to be looking at right now. I was down $224, now back up to even, and I am pretty sure that we're gonna be trending to like this chat. It's, do you guys not get? It's the flavor of the month. Channels are the best thing to happen lately in crypto. Oh, this worked out so well, man. This channel worked out. This region worked out. So what ended up happening was like this builds up there. So you're like, this is definitely gonna bounce. Look at this bullishly engulfing candle that just massively takes it over. So I'm in it right here. Now I've broken even entirely. So that's good. So then my RR is something stupid. Like that's kind of the trade that I'm doing. I'm gonna try to take a $12 first, quick $200 profit. But realistically, I'm gonna end up targeting like $12 and like 50 cents or something. Something really high up there, like 12.50. So it's gonna be like a $500 plus payday maybe. This one's 12.10. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. Whew, guys, managing your position is really important. Calculating your RR, doing on the fly TA. I'm just having fun with everybody on Twitter today. I hope you guys know that, right? So I'll keep you guys updated on Uni, or sorry, Unfi. Unfi, not Uni. And then Wing is still, you know, trending upwards. It's making another leap here. Channel. Okay. Inch here, looking for a dip here. Drop down about 14%. You're going to get to long soon. So get on top of that. Rose, not cool, guys. Rose is too flaky. I don't like that much, okay? And then you see comp here. You see comp here. Definitely possible long here soon, okay? Dropped about 10%. And you see Bell here, really flaky, hovering at the top here near the resistance. So we see what's going on soon, alright? Catch you guys up later. Oh, you guys like that? Okay, that was great, right? This is called fucking just handling your situation. So I was down about $200, and I said to myself from the last tweet, and I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? We're at the bottom of this channel here. I'm gonna hold strong, and we're probably gonna end up making like a 10% profit on 7K today or more, because well, I mean, we're going from channel to channel. This is so clearly identified. This is like the best coin to be looking at right now. I was down $224, now back up to even, and I am pretty sure that we're gonna be trending to like this chat. It's, do you guys not get? It's the flavor of the month. Channels are the best thing to happen lately in crypto. Oh, this worked out so well, man. This channel worked out. This region worked out. So what ended up happening was like this builds up there. So you're like, this is definitely gonna bounce. Look at this bullishly engulfing candle that just massively takes it over. So I'm in it right here. Now I've broken even entirely. So that's good. So then my RR is something stupid. Like that's kind of the trade that I'm doing. I'm gonna try to take a $12 first, quick $200 profit. But realistically, I'm gonna end up targeting like $12 and like 50 cents or something. Something really high up there, like 12.50. So it's gonna be like a $500 plus payday maybe. This one's 12.10. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. Whew, guys, managing your position is really important. Calculating your RR, doing on the fly TA. I'm just having fun with everybody on Twitter today. I hope you guys know that, right? So I'll keep you guys updated on Uni, or sorry, Unfi. Unfi, not Uni. And then Wing is still, you know, trending upwards. It's making another leap here. Channel. Okay. Inch here, looking for a dip here. Drop down about 14%. You're going to get to long soon. So get on top of that. Rose, not cool, guys. Rose is too flaky. I don't like that much, okay? And then you see comp here. You see comp here. Definitely possible long here soon, okay? Dropped about 10%. Damn. So I'm like in a position to market execute my loss right now. So kind of made a bad move maybe. We're at the very bottom end of this trend line here, and if it doesn't hold here at this last support that I see as the interim support, then we're gonna capitulate probably to the lower end, down to like another what, like 10%. So here it is, guys. Lost on camera. Are we doing it? Right here. If it drops here, there's like a few holding it up, but there's not much. I'm seeing kind of every coin right now just falling hard, okay? Bitcoin's probably falling too, I'm guessing. Where is BTC? 18-ish. So we're at the 19 regions here. And we're probably going to take a loss right now. And bam. $200 loss. I'm okay with that. So we took in front of you guys just to show you that I'm human too, right, guys? And this goes on all the time. Like, there's always losses here and there. There's lots of wins as well. That one was like a $200 loss about. Wasn't really too much. I'm clearly going to recover from it because I made like 1,000 yesterday already. And it just goes up and down. That's kind of the cycle of the markets. And I hope that you guys can be able to take these losses like how I can. And overall, I think that we're definitely going to be able to catch many opportunities. So I'm just trying to show you guys to not be discouraged whenever you do get stopped out. Because right now, I could easily hold and I can, hope for a bounce, but that's not a good strategy. Good strategy is, you know what, we're at this bottom of the trend line there. I'm not comfortable in this particular position. It didn't work out as planned, and we're going to reevaluate a new situation. So good luck, guys. Let's keep going at it today. It's not even close to done. Okay, right back to the drawing board of everything today. So looking at everything, we are definitely falling off very hard right now on the top coins that I'm looking at today, which I haven't even set yet, which I probably should set. So you guys are kind of catching me kind of do it live right here. It's very annoying having to do it all over again. It takes about a minute, or not even. Whoa, we got wing just fucking crazy. Okay, it's really time to get on wing right now. Is wing on leveraging? Okay, it's really, really high up there right now. So wing is just really going up to like $24 or something right now. So I want to see if wing is on this other market here, which it's not on the futures. So let's try to get on the wing here. It's gone up 100% already. So this is the coin that you really want to get on top of it. Just spiked up another like 10, 17, 20%. So I want to get on wing here. I want to go on the 1 minute chart, okay? Or the even more volatile, the 15-second chart. So I'm really, really kind of amping myself up right now to catch a dip, because this thing could go really, really high right now. I'm going to really get into the mentality of this. I'm looking for a dip right now. It's hovering at the 90 RSI. It's starting to curve over. It's not going that high right now. It's starting to dip down a little bit right here. The volume's still spiking up. 15 seconds left to go. Very, very high price action right here, okay? Super high. So this, don't play a lot, right? So you guys don't really want anything high in here at all. So I gotta start transferring things to this account here. Okay, right back to the drawing board of everything today. So looking at everything, we are definitely falling off very hard right now on the top coins that I'm looking at today, which I haven't even set yet, which I probably should set. So you guys are kind of catching me kind of do it live right here. It's very annoying having to do it all over again. It takes about a minute, or not even. Whoa, we got wing just fucking crazy. Okay, it's really time to get on wing right now. Is wing on leveraging? Okay, it's really, really high up there right now. So wing is just really going up to like $24 or something right now. So I want to see if wing is on this other market here, which it's not on the futures. So let's try to get on the wing here. It's gone up 100% already. So this is the coin that you really want to get on top of it. Just spiked up another like 10, 17, 20%. So I want to get on wing here. I want to go on the 1 minute chart, okay? Or the even more volatile, the 15-second chart. So I'm really, really kind of amping myself up right now to catch a dip, because this thing could go really, really high right now. I'm going to really get into the mentality of this. I'm looking for a dip right now. It's hovering at the 90 RSI. It's starting to curve over. It's not going that high right now. It's starting to dip down a little bit right here. The volume's still spiking up. 15 seconds left to go. Very, very high price action right here, okay? Super high. So this, don't play a lot, right? So you guys don't really want anything high in here at all. So I gotta start transferring things to this account here. And I transfer too late. Had to miss a 10% drop. I literally just got it in here right now. and unfortunately I didn't transfer it quickly enough, and I would have caught a really big drop there actually. Okay, I would have definitely shorted a pretty decent amount. Oh, you can only short 52 wing. That's it. Wow, I wouldn't have been able to short a lot because you would have only been able to short a small amount there. So nope, no go for that particular trade right there. Okay, so it's moving on. And I transferred too late. Had to miss a 10% drop. I literally just got it in here right now, and unfortunately I didn't transfer it quickly enough, and I would have caught a really big drop there actually. Okay, I would have definitely shorted a pretty decent amount. Oh, you can only short 52 wing. That's it. Wow, I wouldn't have been able to short a lot because you would have only been able to short a small amount there. So nope, no go for that particular trade right there. Okay, so it's moving on. Okay, moving on here. I'm still looking at a lot of these coins right here. So what the fuck, did Unfi just fall off of a cliff? Look at that. Look at that reaction of mine, right? Unfi actually fell off of a cliff. It falls below here. I stopped myself out. I minimized a $200 loss that could have turned into like $400. It's still dropping to the downside. Are you guys starting to see the importance of a stop loss now? What if I held strong? Because I'm stubborn, even though I knew it was gonna come down. Do you understand the logic in that, right? So that's not good. So now this is now an isolated. So I gotta transfer all this back out. Okay, I want to get back out of here, and I want to go all the way back to Unfi right now. Okay, because now I'm starting to see that this is really dropping hard, and I'm already familiar with it. I like the volume; it's already decent. So I'm liking this vibe right here of exactly where it is. And this is dropping hard. It's dropping into really low RSI territories right now. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a chance soon. But let's scan over all of these like on a 10-minute chart. So today we got a chance to really catch a possible long entry. So wing right here is like, I'm not interested in that. It's too volatile right now. So we see Inge drops 16%. We see all of this drops 30% on Unfi there. Rose, I'm not really sure about trading that coin here. Comp ends up really nicely dropping to a really solid support zone, but not as much as others. Still interesting though, right? And then we see Bell here as well, not as interesting. Small drop. So we see Unfi, the big guy. And then we see Inge, nice as well. Let's group them together. We see Rose maybe, right? Rose maybe, and Comp as well. That was a nice one, I think. So let's get all these guys up here together. So Wing and Bell, not the most interesting right now. Unfi is really trying hard to hold here, okay, at the 15-second. Sorry, at the $11 range. Fuck, it's really trying hard right now. So today's a pretty volatile day. I can't believe I actually haven't... Like, you know what? Though these coins are, like, not... I haven't caught them. I don't know why. I've been making too many videos, maybe, of analysis. I'm not really putting my head into it today. But it's not like I'm losing a lot either, so it's like, I'm cool either way for now. Yeah, this is really interesting right now, like, Unfi. This parabolic move down implies there's going to be like a parabolic move upwards, and I just like the way it moved all together. I can't quite place my finger on the structure of what it is, but fuck, it's a hard one, man, I'm telling you. It's so hard, this one. Ooh, tough. Unless that was a truncated fifth, then I would get that maybe. And that's like a... Still. Okay, so we're getting a slight bounce here, finally. The volume just really picked up on that particular candle. Now it's dropping. There's really no signs of anything bullish. Yeah, it's just trending down. Wow, Wing is $24. Too bad you can't short this thing, like, honestly. 50 coins, I don't want to play 1,000, nor do I want to move more for this account here. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't even do anything about it. Shit. It spiked right back up. It's ridiculous, this coin. It scares the crap out of me, though. I don't want to trade that. It's like so volatile right now. What's the volume on it even? The volume on it is probably nuts. 22, that's it? Wow, it's just exploding still. So I'd rather catch a coin like these guys, right? That's kind of like, I'm jittery right now. I need some water. Do I have any here? No, I don't. I gotta go get some in the other room. So 98 now. So we're still downtrending, right? What is it retracing of? Like this entire structure? It's gotta be this entire structure. Like, it's gotta be this one. Like 1090. Whoa, look at it just going down right now. Here's the 382 fib. Let's check out the volume. The volume's gonna be important here. So the volume's gonna be the one where like, where you're kind of really gonna get an indication. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. You see XLM here. I got an alert. So we gotta see what kind of alert this is. Is it like a big bounce right here? It's really laggy today in general. It's really frustrating me. Okay, so it's an indication for, it's an alert for the downside actually. So I'm gonna move it down a little bit. XRP downside as well, right? We're just about to hit this alert down there probably as well. And then AVE, okay, it's doing exactly what I said it would do. Nice. It would hit this, not that green box, but this particular support, which clearly looks like it's gonna break it. But we still got this lower one down there. Sushi fell out. Sushi fell out. Fuck. Wi-Fi fell out earlier already. Waves fell huge. Okay, so everything is falling. So we got Unfi, this solid 382. Right? And then we got like comp here. I don't know where it's at. But this one here, like, it falls a solid 30%. So even if we caught like 40% of that, it's kind of big. So I'm looking at reevaluating and recuperating my losses here. But the volume is not indication yet for me to be too interested in it. Like, almost, but not quite, you know? And we are reaching this specific region here of mass interest. So maybe like, okay, am I really going to try to catch the bottom here by like 1.5%? Because that's pretty reasonable as well to enter a trade in my opinion. So now we're at the 191, right? So I think this is a very reasonable place soon. I mean, it's like just slowly. Even if it took a retracement of that entire structure, I'd be very happy. I mean, it did hit near the 188. So am I really going to go into long for this right now? How's the 3-minute chart? It did curve up there. Like, what the fuck is this? Is this even a third wave or is this an ABC? It's got to be the top. No, it didn't even make a 1-to-1. So is that ABC? Confusing. Gotta wait. I'm chilling and wait. So sushi is really falling off of a cliff right now. Like, fuck, man. Everything is just dying. I don't know which one that's falling more than others, but they really all are just falling. I mean, I'm looking for the biggest possible retracement of one wave, right? And right now, sushi is like kind of up there. Also, AVE is almost reliable, but it's over a period of too long. So now I go back to my new picks, right? Unfi is still #1 pick then. So it's like really, right now, honestly, I want to get in 25% of my position for Unfi. I regret not buying it at the 1190s right there. So now we're definitely getting that reaction, and I'm so slow to the party. Oh, I have to transfer here still. It's so annoying having to do this. So I'm literally gonna go in like, I can buy 400. I'm just gonna buy 250 right now at a market. Play a little bit less, but that's fine. I need to be in this trade. This is gonna be a really good one. Okay, first trade is made here at 112671. So 11, how many did I buy here? I bought 250. So I'm gonna delete all of this. So now I have 11.2671. I'll probably buy another 250 right away. I'm in it for like $3,000 only. That's it. Looks like a pretty big wave. This volume was really convincing. I'm just liking the way it's looking. Let's just go in. This is a good entry in my opinion. Did I buy it? Nope. Okay, so I bought I bought 340. 340 at 11.3868. So I'm in it for $6,700. 1.33 is my base price here. It went to shoot up. Let's do retracement here, okay? We're gonna go to this wave, 21%. So we're talking about a possible like 6% on 7. It's pretty big, huge, fucking huge, man. So my target's around $12. First target's 12. Second one's 13.36 or 12.36. I mean 12. 12.3. We'll do this instead. Actually, I'll keep a pretty tight stop. Fuck, man. Am I off? I feel off today. I feel very off. I don't know why. So 3.3. This one here is going to be about 11.15. That's my setup that I'm going to choose for this one. So I'm going to put this right at 12 here now. So if I sell it at 12, I'm up 400 bucks. Offsets my loss, and I do pretty well. It's already at, let's just type in 12 here, and I'll type in the price that it's at right now. 42, so I'm up $51. I see a pretty nice little wall here trying to drive it up. So that's really convincing for me. That's a reasonable setup here for that wave. But I might even be able to do the whole wave. Like, it could be this entire one. Oh, never mind. I did take that one. I thought I took only that one for some reason there. So let's see how this plays out. The volume here is really convincing. Right? It's super convincing. And yeah. Looks like we're going to try to drive back up to certain regions. Already at the 44s. So decent so far. Moving upwards. So let's put a limit order up here. Get ready to sell it. Make sure under sell. Limit. Just drag that to the max there. Type in the price you want to sell it at, which will be $11.99. Okay, so I'm going to take a penny off. Just, who knows, there might be a wall at a very round number. Don't want to deal with that. So, oh, I don't want to sell that much. I meant to go to normal. Yeah, go to normal. Not borrow. So I borrowed that much there. So we're going upwards now. Perfect. So if this ends up closing, beautiful. We're already at the 45, or we'll just say 50 ranges. Up $100 already. Pretty quick. I got in very nicely here. So the volume's still picking upwards. Rose. I'm not interested in it right now. Okay, so this one here looks like it's very much so neutralizing. Might get our first bounce. Looking forward to it actually if we do. Nice, we just spiked up to almost 50. There we go. There's the momentum. It's going upwards now. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, let's do an afternoon roundup, guys. It's now December the 8th. It's about 3 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Manitoba, Canada. And I'd like to do an afternoon roundup to see where we stand. So I'm down like 250 today, which is not much. In the grand scheme of things, I wasn't really prepared to like incorporate 6 new coins into the mix today. So then we went all of a sudden from 18 coins to 24 coins, which was like, whoa. And then we have 32 coins altogether, which is whoa, even more, right? So then I'm like, I lost out on on a long, actually on a, yeah, on a long for Unfi, which was kind of funny because it bounced up exactly to where it was. But you know what? I stay within my losses for a reason. Like I stick to my stop loss, and they're very important that we stick to our stop loss no matter what. There's no holding on, right? There's no hope. Stick to it. You lose, and then you reevaluate, and that's what keeps you profitable long term. Trust me, I speak from experience. You guys have seen me grow very small amounts to very large amounts very fast, right? And I used to trade with way more back in the past when I was greedier. Now it's all about. I think I love doing this with you guys for the premium group. Put it that way. So let's reevaluate where we're at, okay, everybody? Very volatile day. Like the first thing on my list is Unfi. Unfi is very popular because of this channel. Okay, I might have drawn it wrong before, but that's hot. You can even drag it down a little bit. Bull trap regions like around here, it's pretty hot. So I'm naturally in a long position. I've been I was gonna try. I was trying to buy from 1190 ranges, but I couldn't transfer back and forth. It's so fucking annoying, the isolated one. Why can't you just keep everything in one major isolated account, and then instead of transferring back and forth from your spot to your isolated, you can keep one on a major isolated account where there's like some menu where you can allocate a certain amount to whichever isolated or all of it to this. If I clicked on here, there should be a drop down menu, and then I can be able to pick, for example, Unfi. And if that was the only one picked, it would allocate whatever's in my isolated, 100% of that to Unfi, right? Or I can choose 50-50 if I had two different coins, for example. It's really so simple. But then when you're in here, and let's say you want to go to Wing, then you got to transfer things out, right? Right? And this account is tiny, so I'm not going to keep more than what I need to here. And let's face it, it's like that for a lot of people as well, right? Where we're going to keep the majority in a specific one that we're interested in trading, right? Not a lot of people are going to keep an excess of like hundreds of thousands for day trading on Binance, I would imagine, right? I don't know a lot of people that do that. Like, I do know some people, but not anything extreme, right? So anyways, let's get into this again. So right now, I'm looking at Unfi because it's in this type of channel that's very interesting, okay? I'm in it from a base price of 11.33, so I'm down like, so right now it's at 11.31, so I'm down $14 right now. Try and target 12 solid dollars here for a 382 Fibonacci range, but if it goes way higher, happy. The cool thing about this is this is a phenomenal thing to see on a low time frame. The thing that we see is that we see wicks down, pushes up, wicks down, pushes up, wicks down, pushes up, wicks down, pushes up, wicks down, pushes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means the 15 candle is probably looking pretty decent, or it's going to be decently formed. Okay, maybe it didn't actually quite translate as I thought it would, but you see the wicks being pushed down, even if it's a few small percentages, right? It's pushing it up, which means that there's a driving force for it to go up right now. So I think I'm in a pretty reasonable position right now. It's about a 3.72 RR. Yeah, wow, that's just phenomenal. $400 profit possibly. If I do get this trade and I'm successful, it's going to offset that $200 loss that I took earlier, and I'll be very happy about that. I think I started with 5 grand today. So we're seeing this, right? On a low time frame, it's even more clear. So on a when you're a day trader like me, this is in a 1 hour 30-minute window. So we have to acknowledge these things that we see as resistances and supports on a small time frame, because they really do add up, right? So right now we're right at my entry. So we break out right around here. This is the place that people would want to break out as well. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna do a fib retracement range of that entire structure, because it did fall down 30% already. So it should be somewhere close to retracing a small amount. And we see that the 10-minute is just about to peak over in like 7-8 minutes. Now the 8-minute chart crossed over already. You gotta look really, really close, okay? There, that's higher. And then it surged up. So just keep an eye. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed, but we're looking for the signs that it's bullish short term, right? It might be bearish longer term, like on the 3-4 hours, like over then, but we're not trying to catch a trade over the next 3 to 9 hours. We're trying to catch a trade in the next few minutes, right? So that's kind of the logic of this. So until this right here, breaks below the support, I'm gonna stay in here for now. I bought it probably at a shitty place again. I'm really off today. I'm going against what I'm like wanting to actually do and what I'm saying. I think I'm being thrown off because I'm like talking to people I shouldn't be talking in my life again. It's kind of throwing me off. Like my ex girlfriend, she's a nightmare. But I, what can I say? I'm attracted to bad girls. So, Inge ends up dropping like 17%, right? And if I actually traveled, she'd be the one I'd be traveling with for sure. Unfortunately, I'm seeing her this week, so it's gonna really throw off my week, and I hope it doesn't throw off you guys in terms of like me not being around much. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to avoid the situation, but it's something I gotta really to deal with. Fuck for her, not for me. That ship has sailed a long time ago. And I'm Philipon Crypto. Mama Whale needs somebody like solid, someone stable, someone mature, take care of my shit. So Inge right now, we can't really see shit on the 6 hour, but we see on the 1 hour massive doji. Here is kind of a point of interest. I gotta stop every single alert I have. I got way too many fucking alerts going off. Stop them all sometimes. Yes. Remove them all. Yes. Every alert just reset. Going from scratch. So we see Inge. We see drop 16% from the top. We see comp drop 13. Or sorry, let's go from here. We see Unfi drop 30%-ish. We see Inge drop about 16-ish. We see comp drop about 13. Rose, it's so choppy, Rose. Don't like that. Wing barely anything yet, 10%, still hovering up there. And Bell 7. So I ordered them by pretty much volatility almost. So now we can almost expect something to happen soon in this particular structure for Unfi. Even though we're still downtrending, doesn't mean that we can't get a small rally short term, like the 8 minutes crossing. Let's see if this 10-minute crosses over, okay? It looks like it wants to at this particular support here. So we're going into, we're getting into a channel support at the bottom side, and then we got a resistance right there. And if it pops out, then it'll basically confirm that we're going up. That's my opinion. Okay, so we're just about to break out of here, I think, for Unfi. So it's catch everybody up. And I'm like, my mind's racing today because, there's just so much information to process. My strength is kind of working with what I know, right? And honestly, you're getting old. Like I'm talking about me. When there's new things, you have to adapt, and it becomes like a stressful process of wanting or of having to learn it. Do you guys know how stressful it was for me to actually move to Binance just in July there? I've only been on Binance since July, August, September, October, November, like almost 5-6 months about. It was a stressful period learning how to use Binance coming from Bitfinex for 2-3 years, right? And then today, for example, to relate to that, I had to add 6 new coins, completely new that I've never looked at before, really, to my watch list because they just happen to pop up all of a sudden. It becomes, they get on my radar. So then now it becomes a little. That's why I'm a little bit off today, combined with what I said earlier. Yeah. So now we're just watching here for Unfi and for Inge, right? So for Inge, we're looking for maybe a possible support. Realistically, though, this is a better one to put it at. So, and it did drop a lot. So there's so many possibilities of what to long right now. And these are ranked in order. And I know about comp. People are recommending comp, but I know that's a pretty good one too right now. And Elliott Wave, it doesn't help too much. You guys just have to look at the bearishly. We've only been trading off of price action lately, right? So it's time for me to get back to my roots right now, and let's get to let's take a look at some other stuff. Bullishly diverging RSI anywhere for Unfi? Yeah, we talked about this already. That little no, not on that one. Actually, no, it did drop lower than that, I guess, right? That's fine. Not down by much. For Inge, I don't know like how it's possible for people to trade this on RSI like for these time frames. Luna just agreed with me. You guys heard her? I think comp literally found this bottom right here for now. It's probably gonna make a pretty decent retracement, just like on Fi. Okay, just giving it time. Stressing myself out for nothing. See if this is gonna break here. Okay, I'll come back soon. Yes, broke out, guys. Mama Whale's gonna make that profit back times 2, or that loss back times 2. So check this out, okay? Check this out on the 20-minute chart. Actually, the 5-minute chart, okay? So since for the past how long now? 13 hours. We form in this type of channel that coming to the downside, right? And then this one actually nails it right there. Okay, I took my loss down there, but I re-entered. Check this out. I re-entered with the base price of 11.33 right here, and I'm targeting about $12 there for a $400 profit. And if you take a look on here, right, on the small time frame or the big one, there's a channel. But if you go to like a micro time frame, like a 1 minute, you see this resistance that was actually formed for the past 2 hours, and it broke out of it with that tiny bit of volume that you were able to see on the smaller time frame. This volume right there in the 15-second chart was the indication to basically buy to the upside, right? But I was entering it as it was dropping already near the lower end of the support, right? So then it hovered over here for a little bit, hovered, 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 then finally broke out. So then a reasonable range to target would be this particular wave only that I have drawn for fib, and that happens to be near the $12 range. So if I target the $12 range right there, I'm in a position for $7,000, right? And my stop was 11.15, so I'm doing really well right now. It's already at 11.60, up 160, so I'm offsetting my previous loss already, targeting $12, but realistically, there's a possibility of it targeting near the upper region of this trend line channel as well. So I'll put something like 12.25 here as my possible target 2, right? That'll be kind of nice there. This one will be the 12. So there's a possible $550 profit there. So doing all right so far. It's still the middle of the day, right? It's still only about 3 p.m. So we still got a little bit of grinding to do on a very volatile day. We just gotta keep chasing it, guys. So hang in there. Oh yeah, we're going upwards, guys. Look at that breakout. Look at that. Look at that. You gotta trade this on a really low time frame. I'm not kidding you guys. Okay, look at this. Look at this congestion right now. It wants to break up. So the reason why I'm just kind of dropping videos on you guys is because I'm gearing up for the premium tier 2, where I basically am gonna handpick like 20 people to work with me full time, and we're just gonna kill the market, and we're all gonna learn a lot from each other and bring each other up to a different level. And I'm gonna be streaming kind of 24 hours a day, so I need to kind of get ready for that. You guys want to see my video list? Like, holy crap, it's intense how much I'm recording. I kind of record all day now. I just talk to myself, like here's from 117 to 154, and then all the other ones are reposted. So, and then tier 2 premium group is going to be pretty epic, I think. So we broke out of here, finding hesitation to go to the upside right now, but we're still quite up there. I'm up about 11 or 11.53 right now, up $117. Haven't quite, actually 11.60. Almost offset my loss already, since we're quite to the upside there. Doing pretty well, happy, feeling pretty good about everything. Yeah, this is really gonna rally upwards. It's gonna break out of there for sure. Very proud of this trade actually. Okay, it's a really feel good moment where you took a loss there, you prevented it. Okay, I prevented that loss. Could have been catastrophic if it dropped lower. I made the right choice, trust me. I re-entered. I'm about broken even right now. It's all about minimizing the loss. And now we're definitely rallying to the upside. We crawl back up above these particular spaces that we've fallen below. And there's lots of momentum. We finally break the region of the 158 ranges. We're going to the upside right now, 165, right? So my target's $12 right here for unfi, the first one. And then if it retraces, I buy in the dip there. Then I start targeting around 12.25. All right, so now we're in the 170 ranges already. Ooh, we're definitely broken even. sorry, the 1170 ranges were up, were broken even for the day. That was hard to crawl back, right? But you know what, guys? Don't ever think about it like, oh, I lost more, I can't trade more. You shouldn't be trading more. You shouldn't be trading your max to begin with. Okay, first of all, right now I'm only trading literally a margin of like 1.3 because that's allowable in unfi, and I probably wouldn't be trading more than that on a volatile day anyways. Okay, so it's important to understand the fact that on a volatile day, step back a little bit, you know, kind of just chill. So now we're gonna go to the 180 ranges. Okay, we're probably gonna spike my target here. I set my limit order already at 3 o'clock, which was about 40 minutes ago. So I put at 11.99 over here. So at 11.99, we're gonna be at $394. Oh, we actually took a little bit of a dip here. Small little spike down. I just see it like these are 1% drops in less than a minute, like 2% drops. So they're very important to kind of just just realize that playing a lot, it's sure it can make you more. It's also really risky as well, and you have to be happy with certain profits and minimize the risk. Because if we go all in, everybody would be trading their life savings, right? And it doesn't work like that. We have to know a certain amount of target profit that we want to take. That's reasonable, right? Because honestly, I can, if I wanted to, like on my main accounts that I trade, right? There's two. I learned how to trade on two systems on this computer. I would be going like way bigger than normal just for the profit, but it doesn't work like that, right? Because you have to understand the 85 million is not that much. Even if you had a quarter million to trade, right? When you're going in and out of positions for scalping like me, it can really fuck up a market, and you could be the one that's injecting literally 10% of the volume that day by scaling in and out a lot. So there is a finite amount that you can trade, and it really does depend on supply, demand as well, and liquidity especially. And you know, you realize along the way there's other restrictions as well, and we just kind of got bear trapped in here. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but you know, if I were to draw resistance from like here as well, I'm having trouble speaking today. My tongue fucking hurts. Remember like in September when I got kind of hurt there, and my tongue's like cut. I don't know. It's weird today. So this is kind of how I'm seeing it, sort of. It's still trying to break out though. There's no reason to even consider a stop loss or anything. I'm still up like one something. 160. Yeah. We're doing alright. You know what? Fuck. This does not look like it's done, to be quite honest. I can't make this out. This looks like a truncated fifth, sort of. Right there. That could be the 1. That's the 2. And that could be some ways 1, 2. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a 5. So I'm getting really unsure right now. I'm training this. I was up quite a decent amount already, like $200. That would have broken me even. But we're not even close to my stop loss. So there's no point of me even taking that profit there, right? You know what I mean? It's like you can't just take your profit because you're in profit. You got to ride it out. Or you got to see how it plays out. It's good to take some of the house money for bigger positions over time, like over a longer period of time. But in this case, it's like I don't want to manage it, if you know what I mean. I'm still in a pretty decent position though. I'm not really worried about anything at all, except for that being 1, 2, 3, and that's the 4 where it's making the A, B, C, D maybe, and then we make a fifth down. So we go to like 1070 ranges, even better. So I might take my profit soon. Yeah, probably better idea. Nice, nice. Check this out. It's breaking. It's breaking, right? Pretty good right now. Come on, give me a little bit more effort here. Let's see how it goes in the 15-second chart. Oh, this volume. That's the middle finger volume. See this one? Looks like a middle finger. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Just for fun? Down right there. I think this one's going to recover. It's going to recover. There we go. It recovered. 5 seconds left. Come on, give me a recovery. Give me a recovery. Give me a recovery. Close recovered. Oh, not quite. Okay, come on. Give me a drive upwards. That's a pretty decent wick there. 7 seconds left to go. Not quite. So this is clearly a resistance right here around the 1170 ranges. trying to push above it, but it's having some hesitation going to the upside. But I think I'm going to be in profit for this trade pretty nicely. So we're probably going to secure this trade here. It's just a matter of chilling right now. This channel is going to hold. I'm confident of that. We're seeing a lot of micro action here at the 1170 ranges. But the volume does imply that we want to pick it up. Like this one here was a good volume. Just people still taking some profit here at the top of the resistance, right? On the short term for day traders. It's just what we do because that's the apex of breaking down where it came down 4% there first and then 8% total. There we go. This is the snap. This is the snap, I think, right here. Watch, watch. This is the snap. 77 ranges. Perfect. There we go. See? 78. Now there's not much hesitation to go upside. There we go. There's not that much at all. Market depth is pretty in place here. Even though there's a big resistance, it seems like it's being gobbled up. There's not much on the bid side going to the up. There's only on the ask side, right? But we're still in the 82 ranges here. Still being driven up on the 15-second chart with good volume. Picking up, picking up, picking up volume. Oh, driven up right there to the 83 ranges. This is pretty nice. So my bid right there is at $11.99. And that's going to yield me a fucking $400 profit, which I think we're just about to nail there. Oh, and here we are. $11.99. $11.99 just got gobbled. We got to the 12. Bam, 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 bam. Oh my god, that was a good trade, guys. I played that trade so well there in terms of balancing my mental state there. Check that out. Check that out. Check out the buy right there. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was a pretty good trade. I put my limit order up 4 minutes after I traded. So right now it's 4 o'clock. I entered it around 3. 1 hour trade. $400 hit the $12 range, and now we're finding some heavy resistance. And I took shy right below the 382, right? I got stopped out there earlier, took a $200 loss, and then I decided to re-enter because I realized it's the bottom of the channel, right? And then I took my fib structure range right from here. You guys have been following me the entire YouTube, so you know. So then I took my, whoa, gotta catch my breath. That was a good trade. Look at that. It's still spiking up right now, way past the 12. No. It got shot back down. So I took my conservative range of the fib from there to there, right? Then I got the 382, acknowledge the channel support. This is my target 2. I said that, or target 2 is up there around 12.25. I said that if we were to fail at the $12 range, I would re-enter. But because we did not and we shot past it, unfortunately, I don't get a chance to re-enter. So now the next thing to do is to be very mindful of this particular support there. Woo! I don't like being in a down day, man. That was a good recovery, right, guys? That was a really good profit that we just took right there. Bam, guys. That's how you trade. Don't ever be discouraged by the small losses that you make, right? We're always going to keep chasing them, and that's how the day goes. Boom! That was a really good trade. How much did I take there? 11.99. So $394. Bam! Now we're in profit today.